Congress doesn't want to apply Obamacare to itself. The IRS employees don't want to apply it to themselves. The IRS chief doesn't want to apply Obamacare to himself. Obamacare is a great law. It's just that nobody who's subject to it wants to be. The most outrageous of these is that Congress specifically voted to subject itself to Obamacare. There was an amendment passed that was introduced by Chuck Grassley, the conservative Republican from Iowa, who is one of our great senators. And Grassley required that congressional members and staff and Senate members and staffs enter the Obama exchanges and be subject to its rules. Well, as the deadline approached and they realized what they had done to themselves, the members of Congress and their staffs raised holy hell. They absolutely had a fit. You see, while Obamacare requires that you pay 10% of your income on insurance, it says beyond that, it will give you a subsidy if you make less than $94,000 a year. Well, P.S. senators and congressmen make $174,000 a year, and most congressional staffers make more than $80,000, so they would be unable to take advantage of that subsidy. And they would lose the 75% subsidy that they now get from the Federal Employee Health Insurance Program, which they're now under. So they had a fit, and they were demanding that they get released. The staffers were threatening to quit. The senators and the congressmen were raising hell. And Obama and they didn't want to have to vote to exempt themselves because it would make great fodder for justified negative campaign commercials. So Obama got the Office of Personnel Management, to rule that it was okay for members of Congress and their staffs to continue to get the subsidy from the federal government under the Federal Employee Health Program. Theoretically, they still have to go through the Obamacare insurance exchanges, but the subsidy will be independent of that. So if you're a congressman or a senator, it meant that you would have to pay about $17,000 a year for family insurance for a family of four, and you'd get no subsidy for that if the original Obamacare law had stood. Now, with the new law, the new ruling, you're going to get a $13,000 subsidy, 75% of $17,000, and you'll only have to pay $4,000 out of pocket, and the ratios are similar down the line of the congressional staff. How outrageous that they don't want to be subject to the same regulations and the same subsidy math that they are imposing on the rest of the American people. And at the same time, the IRS staff, which is in charge of implementing Obamacare, their union, which, as you know, plays a huge role in the management of the agency, much more powerful than any regular union. It's almost the administrator of the IRS. They have asked to be exempted from it, and may well be. And the chief of the IRS, the political appointment, Werfel, has asked that he be exempted from Obamacare. And of course, all the unions have gotten exempted from Obamacare for at least a year. So this is just a great law. Everybody's running for the exits. Thanks for watching.